Administration official Ashwani Jain and former Republican nominee for the U.S. Senate in New York, Joe Pinion, to talk about what happens next.
Do you think that's a good way to go with a lot of these socialists, the Democratic socialists, still rallying around Plattner despite the fact that he's not going to be running?
Well, to be clear, and it's ironic because if Plattner was running for president, Republicans would still support him. That's the problem. One side holds its own accountable, and the other puts men with worse records in the Oval Office. I don't understand how one is disqualifying and not the other. But I am glad that majority of Democrats, including Bernie Sanders, did the right thing by pushing Plattner out. And I think they'll find that what Plattner tapped into, the record primary vote that he pulled in Maine, is bigger than just one candidate. And I think a new progressive with the same message but better judgment can win. And that's been proven by polling and the fact that majority of Americans actually support a majority of the progressive policies when you actually look at them, and that goes across party lines.
I want to get your thoughts on this. Axios sums up why Democrats were willing to overlook Graham Plattner's obvious flaws. Quote, here's what they say. Plattner's rise and fall shows a key way President Trump has changed Democratic politics. If it means diminishing his power, Democrats are willing to surrender or temporarily ignore their own stated values. I know that you frequently reference President Trump here, particularly as we're discussing this. So do you think there's some truth in that assessment?
Well, this is how accountability is supposed to work. Serious rape allegations came forward, and every major Democrat, including Bernie Sanders, who supported him in the first place, forced Plattner out of the race. Nobody called it a hoax. Nobody attacked the woman or the reporters. And I wish that Republicans would apply that same standard to a man who's even more important than Plattner, the president, who was mentioned in the Epstein files thousands of times, who a jury found liable for raping a woman, and who's been accused of assault by dozens of women. It's the same principle. If you think that it's wrong for Plattner, it's also wrong for the person holding the most powerful position on this planet.